Good morning, Aquarius, and welcome to your general love read. This is for June 8th through the 14th. However, time is fluid, so whenever this stumbles upon you and it resonates, that's when you were meant to see it. If it does resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. The goal right now is 250, which we are almost there. The overall goal is to get to 1,000 so that I can do live reads on my mobile phone. That would be amazing to be able to do. I am going to start this read by doing a mindset card for the collective. Then I'm going to pull out intention cards that are based on what's going on and lay out a foundation. I'm going to clarify the foundation and then pull another deck and dig deep into what's going on between you and your person. At the end, I will pull some oracle cards and get some messages from the universe before I move into the extended, where I clarify from your person's side, from their point of view, getting more information about what's going on between you and them. There is a link in the description box for the extended membership program at Patreon, and that program gives you all of the extendeds for the whole month. So now is the best time to join for just $5 a month. Okay, so whoa, they're trying to talk to you already this morning, Aquarius. And I don't have my glasses again. This is pretty normal, pretty par for Monday morning, Aquarius. Also, if you're not following me on social media, I have a Mindset Unicorn account that is on Facebook, and I have a Mindset Unicorn account that is on Instagram. It's escaping. All right. Aquarius. What's the lowdown on the hoedown? There's a scarecrow, so... All right. It looks like you are trying to either move on from something or move forward from the past, but you're struggling with that. So for the collective, lots of healing going on. You've got the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra going on here. Green chakra, yellow chakra. Green chakra. Today, create balance, love, and self-control. Give compassion and kindness to connect with your peace center. Yellow chakra. Take hold of your power. Dig into your core self. Your gift is to sense your personal power, being confident, responsible, and connected to all that you can be. I actually just this month's Energy Awakening program on Patreon, the 4 videos are about healing that whole solar plexus. The solar plexus and the heart work so much in conjunction that I think it's important for you to know. And I may have said sacral because someone may also have like the whole imbalance from heart. I'm getting heart, solar plexus, sacral, root. Like that whole lower section needs work. And as I say that, the yellow chakra card tips over. So yeah. All right. The intention for this card is about morality. I feel like someone is stuck in the past, dealing with things that they did in the past, feeling like it took its toll on them, and really struggling through this. This is a very dusty sort of chakra energy right here. and whatever it is, you're trying to work through it. The overall energy is the Knight of Swords. So you want to move through it. I feel like you are trying to get ahead of some sort of storm. The past is still attached here to you. So you're going to have to do some work to move through that, all right? In the past, we get the Hanged Man. So you were like trying to get a new perspective, like you hung into whatever situation you're in, trying to get this new perspective on what should you do, where should you go. The current energy is the High Priestess. So this is my bride, okay? This is my bride energy as far as the High Priestess goes. This is the High Priestess where someone is trying to figure things out relationship-wise. So I feel like, I mean, this crow is standing on top of the deception, okay? Standing on top of the deception. The deception has been covering up the cups and the actions. Right next to this crow, we have the Ace of Swords. So trying to clarify and move forward, trying to cut through the BS, which could just be your own self-deception or your person's. Remember, roles can be reversed. Trying to cut through the BS to figure out what you want. I do figure out that decision will be figured out here in the near future because we've got the Nine of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Cups is about figuring out what is fruitful for you, what brings you happiness, where that sunshine is. All right, so I'm going to dig a little deeper. I'm going to go through now and clarify what's going on with this foundation. And sorry, I've got to clear the energy again. Spirit is telling me to clear it. So I am what you call clear knowing, and I, am a medium. I do connect through spirit guide to those that have passed, and as well as to get the information. So what I'm reading off of the cards are vibrations and energy. So tell me about this Knight of Swords. So yeah, there's the moon. Someone is trying to get away from this deception, okay? Someone is trying to get away from it and leave it in the past. However, you cannot leave it completely in the past if you don't deal with it and you don't heal from it. I think it's important to note with this morality card, if you look at the colors, where this scarecrow is holding on very tightly is that sort of lower root chakras. And look at those colors. And the green, the heart chakra energy, is on the outside, not on the inside. So someone needs to do the work, whether it's you or your person. Someone needs to dig in and do that chakra healing and release those blockages, okay? Because you're trying to get away from this and hunt and go after this new beginning, but it's, it's going to be limited if you don't do the work. Six of Swords here. You're trying to get away from this pain, okay? You're trying to get away from the pain that this is causing. But this is a rebirth, and you need to leave ego out of it, okay? We've got death here. Try to leave your ego out of this and try to make it all higher power. Tell me about the Hanged Man. I am getting that there was a lot of hurt in the past, and I will see if I can clarify that as we move forward. So the reason that there was this pause in the past is because Ace of Wands, there was this try at a new beginning, okay? And I have this very healing energy. I feel like this is because someone had a recognition of their soulmate with the Four of Wands. Realizing what they wanted to move forward. Eight of Wands, there may have been some communication. It feels like it was a little heated, and that heated communication may have been what got this to step back and be put on pause. Tell me currently about this High Priestess. So you are watching things or watching someone, or someone is watching you. Here we've got the Knight of Wands. It does feel like you, Aquarius. Like you are watching someone for a sign, maybe watching their social media. I feel like you're trying to make this decision whether to stay or whether to go. I feel like whatever this commitment is, it is a very deep commitment. Seven of Wands, I feel like it is very much deeply rooted. It's a struggle for you to think about, like, overall, this, like, ending of it. But I do feel like what you're in your head trying to figure out, right, is Eight of Cups. Do I stay or do I go? Tell me about this future energy with the Nine of Cups. So I think someone here is going to realize that what serves them best and what they want most of all is this deep commitment, this traditional commitment, okay, with this Hierophant. This is very traditional. I feel like family is very important to this person. You're going to call on their inner strength here, all right, to really make this new start. I've got this. This is, again, very green. This is about healing this new, building this new foundation with the Ace of Cups. Tell me about this rebirth with the Death card, please. Somebody's showing me, you know that movie, Hugh Grant, I think it's about a boy, and they're showing me this boy, like this rap boy dancing down the road. Smack your ass, right? So either you guys just watched that movie, or there's some sort of connection for you, for whoever that. So this rebirth is about putting this past behind you with the Five of Cups. You've got to work beyond whatever this was in the past that you're trying to leave behind, because it's still causing you pain. I feel like if you can work through that heartbreak, which is an inner conflict, okay, you will get, here we go, 10 of Swords, right? End of the pain, and 10 of Cups. That's, you know, we've got 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. That's moving this relationship forward. So I feel like there is healing that can be done here, and this relationship can move forward. So what's deceptive here, I feel like, is that deep down, you know, Ace of Cups, that you want this relationship to work. You want this relationship to move forward. Page of Swords and Queen of Swords. I feel like the divine masculine in this situation is attempting, is trying, but it's still very new for them. Okay, they're still doing a lot of work on themselves. And the divine feminine in this situation is like, I know what I know, and I'm standing my ground. And so just remember, divine feminines, that this stance, this Queen of Swords stance, can be really bitchy, okay? It can be really unsavory. So make sure that you are not throwing attitude around where it's not, I guess, kind of, you know, serving the highest good. Tell me about this past energy with the Four of Wands. So I feel like this didn't, I feel like there was a possibility that this could have been in the past, this recognition, okay, that this person might want to stay here in this relationship, and yet there was a heated discussion. However, again, the reason that there was this pause, the reason that this person paused and stayed around is because this is a soulmate connection, all right? It is a soulmate connection, and we've got the Empress here. Now, this Empress looks really young. So it could have been that you have a daughter or children, and this person realized that not only did they love you, but they, you know, want to do what's right by their whole family and be nurturing and loving and kind. Because we also get this Justice. And you can see on this Justice card that the one side has that little piece of gold. Do you see that right there? Okay. And so they may have realized the value in this relationship. And that kind of is what has kept them in this. But tell me about this sort of heated, fiery communication. So I feel like it was time for the stuff to be said, okay? It was just time for it to be said. All right, Wheel of Fortune. This was something that it was being created in such a negative way that the universe said, we just got to get this out. You just have to talk this out. I feel like that, okay, someone got very guarded, all right? Nine of Wands here. Someone got really defensive about how they were feeling. Well, the other person was like, you know, I just would like to make a new start. Why can't we just make a new start? Tell me about Knight of Wands, current energy. Yeah, this person is watching for the right time because, again, here's that Hanged Man again. They were wounded. Someone was wounded in this situation, and they're still inwardly conflicted about it. And with the Devil energy here, I feel like they're still not taking their part. Like they are still not taking and acknowledging their part in this past. And that's what they have to work through with this High Priestess energy to determine if this is where they're going to stay. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they do. Well, trying to get away. Yeah, here, thinking about it. Okay. So they know what they wish for, and they do want an end to this past misery. They want to bring forth some victory, some celebration. I feel like what they want to walk away from is not necessarily the relationship, but the pain of the past. But Eight of Swords, I feel like they feel they are bound to that past and there's no way to work beyond it. They're holding on to the very tip of this sword. I think they want to cut through all the BS and, you know, they want to heal and be done with the past. Tell me about the Hierophant. So I feel like this person is weighing out their options, Seven of Wands. Okay, once they figure out what makes them happy, and with the Hierophant, what makes them happy is family and tradition. I feel like they're going to work on themselves, Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify this a little bit deeper. I feel like, because we've got the Eight of Cups again, this person is either taking and walking away from the past to manifest a new future, or realizing that they can't work past the past here to move forward. But give me a minute and I will clarify that. Okay. Tell me about this Eight of Cups, please. Yeah, Page of Swords, taking the action to, you know, set a new truth, bring things forward. Knight of Wands, it's a slow action towards happiness. And here's that Devil again, taking off their mask, breaking free of this past. And I mean, that doesn't really clarify if they're going to stay or if they're going to go, but I feel like for the majority of you, that this is about them healing enough and releasing this past enough to be able to stay. So now tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this person, in order to stay, they do have to, the moon, they have to go through this deception. They have to clear it out. Five of Swords, deal with the pain that they caused, deal with the heartache. Okay, it's all inner conflict. All of this feelings that they have to go through is their own. Whether this is you or your person, this is all about finding that inner strength and healing. Once they do, they can take the action to move towards that Ace of Cups and move towards a new beginning. Messages from the universe. So they're telling me to keep this in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, this person, I feel like they need to deal with the heartache from the past, deal with the hurt that was caused, okay? Judgment. Make the decision for the healing energy. Okay, this is about, you know, healing this. And the reason they want to is because it's a soulmate connection, because it is the Lovers here. So you get follow your own rhythm. And there's like this heart shape behind this person. And it almost feels like they are inside of like inside of a body inside of a body. So I feel like you're being told that you really need to go inward, whether you're the one that needs to heal from the past or not. I feel like you both are going to have to heal from this. Again, because on the overall energy, I've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And the Page of Swords is trying to make this action forward. And the Queen of Swords is just like, stand in my ground. Not going to budge. Maybe you need to budge a little bit. Maybe that's part of the healing that has to happen. Now, I'm not one to advocate for just staying somewhere because of tradition. So if your person does not heal or you do not heal, I feel like the universe is going to push you forward regardless. Yeah, see, somebody's in their guilt. Somebody's trying to break through this guilt feeling that they have. It's all inward. But what do you want? You want that celebration. You want the mask removed. You want the dancing. You want the celebration. You want the union. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we are the world. Time to make this chance. Time to make this movement. But someone is clinging to the past. And learn to trust. You have to learn to trust. If you're going to stay together, you both have to learn to trust each other. So I hope that this helped. I'm going to move into the extended and clarify a little more with your person. And I hope to see you there. I hope that this brings you a little more clarity. I'm going to see where it is on the other side. Okay. So if this really was talking about your person, on the other side is probably going to be talking about you. Sometimes that's how it goes with spirit. All right. See you there. Bye.